Today on our 2018 Chevrolet Spark, you're going to be taking a look at, I'm going to show you how to install the Roadmaster battery charge line kit for towed vehicles, part number RM-156-25. What the charge line is going to do for us, it's going to allow us to charge the battery while the vehicle is being towed or flat towed. Why you would need a charge line? One of the main reasons is the key has to be in the on position, having the accessories on in the vehicle. The accessories are on, you're traveling 8 hours or so, the battery is going to run down. This is going to allow you to charge your battery through your RV or from your RV with the key in the on position. First thing we need to do is mount the circuit breaker. You're going to notice on your circuit breaker you have a gold post and a silver post. Silver post is going to be auxiliary, gold post is going to be battery. Silver post is going to run to the battery in the car or towed vehicle. Gold post is going to run to the wiring that's coming out of the front of the vehicle, so when it's hooked up to the RV, it's going to charge the battery in the car from the RV. So first thing we need to do is we need to mount this. We need to mount it on a flat surface, preferably on metal. Right down here on top of the frame is actually a nice flat open spot. Next, we'll need a 5/16 socket for our two self-tapping screws, preferably magnetic. If you don't have a magnetic one, I'm going to show you a trick. You take a 5/16 socket, take a paper towel, set it on the top, take your self-tapping screw and put it inside. It'll work as a magnet. Now you will need an extension. I'm going to go ahead and get one of my screws started. Go ahead and get one side mounted in. Then we can put the other one in. You're going to get a red wire in your kit that looks like this. We're going to start from where our wire connection, which is basically where this is going to run into our 6-pole plug. It mounts right here. So we're going to run our wire up. We're just going to follow that same route. I'm going to take some tape, tape this right here, or so I make sure I have enough. This one is going to be connected to the gold posts on our circuit breaker. So we need to measure out how much we're going to need. Next, we'll go ahead and cut our wire. Hold on to the piece that you just cut off because we're going to need it. Strip back the end. You're going to get 3 ring terminals in your kit. 2 small ones and 1 big one. The 2 small ones are for your breaker and the large ones for your battery posts. Go ahead and add one of those small ring terminals. Crimp that down. So you can see where I connected that copper post there, or gold post. Now I'm going to take my other wire and do the same thing. I'm going to strip back the end. Add one of my small ring terminals. Apply it to the silver post. Now we'll take a 3/8 socket. Go ahead and tighten down the nuts on top. And our red wire, you can run it up. I'll feed it right back like this. Our connection is going to be right here. Measure it out, cut it, and add our large ring terminal. 10mm socket. I'll remove the nut. Add our ring terminal. And reinstall the nut. Your kit's going to come with some wire loom. You can put it on if you want. This wiring here also had wire loom, so I'm just running the red wire right with it. But it's completely up to you. The red wire that runs up to the battery is fairly well hidden, so I don't think I'm going to worry about adding any more wire loom up there. Now we can go ahead and reinstall the fascia. On our 6-pole plug on the front of the vehicle, the red wire is going to go to our auxiliary, which is going to be this center post. Take a small screwdriver. We don't need to take this screw all the way out because they are small and they will get lost. Strip your wire back. Push it down in. Go ahead and tighten your screw back on. What I suggest doing is covering all your connectors with some dielectric grease. This dielectric grease is going to help protect your wiring from corroding, along with any of your other connections. It helps keep the moisture off of all of your metal components here. Some electrical tape. Finish this up. That's what our charge line is going to look like once it's installed into our 6-pole plug. And that'll do it for a look at and installation on the Roadmaster battery charge line kit for towed vehicles, part number RM-156-25 on our 2018 Chevrolet Spark.